Hope for today, January 14th, page 14. One of the most valuable skills I've learned in Al-Anon is to discern acceptable behavior and to set limits with others. Setting boundaries helps me take care of myself in relationships and keeps me from being a victim. Responses to boundaries help me evaluate the quality of my relationships. Nevertheless, I still feel some trepidation when I set a limit. I fear that the other person may become angry and end the relationship. I experienced different forms of abandonment during my alcoholic upbringing, and it's not a feeling I relish re-experiencing. Sometimes dread prevents me from setting limits. Other times I state my boundaries in overly rigid terms, hoping I'll never have to deal with the problem again. My best success comes when I set my limits one day at a time. For example, my spouse watches television late at night and often unintentionally wakes me when he comes to bed. Depending on how my day went, sometimes this bothers me and sometimes it doesn't. I no longer set a global black and white boundary with my spouse. Instead of saying, "From now on, when you watch television after 11 p.m., I'm going to sleep in the guest room," I ask him, "Are you going to watch any more of that show?" And if he responds affirmatively, I tell him I'm going to sleep in the guest room and bid him a pleasant evening. In this way, I care for myself. I don't set myself up for resentment. I leave options for both of us, which makes our relationship run more smoothly. Thought for the day. Boundaries don't help me when they're too loose or too rigid. If I set them flexibly, one instance at a time, they can help improve my relationships. From Courage to Change, page 201. Al-Anon taught me the difference between walls and boundaries.